What is going on YouTube? It's Primitive here bringing you round 2 of the Rocky Mountain Collectibles local that just happened yesterday on Friday the 3rd. This round we're going to have another interesting matchup of AncientGarurumon on our right and Imperialdramon on our left. Now this is a matchup that I haven't actually played myself despite playing a bunch of Imperial, so this is going to be one that's going to be extra interesting for me. So we're going to go ahead and see. We're just going to Digivolve into the Elecmon and then draw with the Gabumon, putting Imperial at 3. They're going to go ahead and play Gomamon, Digivolve into Colamon, now at 2 memory. Going into Imperialdramon, putting at 1, so very good turn 1 from the Imperialdramon. Gonna go into Colamon for 1. Leaving the Elecmon in raising, so probably planning on building that up. Thinking going Hammer Spark to go to 1 and then Vmon to go to 2. Interesting. Interesting Vmon play. So they're going to swing with Imperialdramon with jamming, draw with the Demi V. Gonna hit AncientGarurumon there, so that's one AncientGarurumon down, and that's never feels good when your opponent jams into that. Are we gonna leave the Elecmon in raising? Thinking about it, so yep, we're gonna leave it. We're just gonna go straight into a Grizzlymon, putting Imperial at 1. Can still safely swing with Imperialdramon if needed, but going to go ahead into Vmon in the back. Swing with jamming, 7k, so swing over either of the blockers if they do decide to block. Going to hit a Lobomon. So some good resources in the security checks so far from the AncientGarurumon side, so it's good to see as the Imperial player. At 0 memory, they're gonna Hammer Spark? Are they gonna decide to go into Imperial? Nope, gonna go into Dino B. Putting AncientGarurumon at 2 memory. So let's see, the Elecmon's still sitting there, which is interesting to me because they haven't been Digivolved on top of that, so promoting so far might have been better just so that you could cycle, you could get the draw off the egg, you can promote and then hatch and then get another draw off there. Because so far the Elecmon's just been sitting there, although it wouldn't be helpful on the board technically, you could push it out just to get the extra draw from the egg and start building off of the second level 3, but I can't see the hand, so I'm not sure if they even have the level 3, but we did see the Vmon hard play, so we know that they had the level 3 at some point. They're gonna breath the Imperialdramon to go to 5, so that's a very interesting play. Now if they have Imperial, I could see it likely happening here, or are they just going to go back into Imperialdramon? Double Dino B doesn't even go into Imperialdramon. Very interesting. Normally you want the Imperialdramon, but maybe because there's 2 blockers wants to threaten the jamming, or I mean the piercing. Hammer Spark, Imperial, double swing. Swing with piercing, Aqua Viper just adds to hand. Swing with Imperial, it's gonna have to be blocked with the Colamon. Still Grizzly, but it's looking really rough with the Imperial at 5 security and playing the Vmon. The Elecmon just sat in security the whole game. It's now going to be promoted, but it's gonna probably be a little too late. Lobomon, oh wait. AncientGarurumon, okay. Things just got different. So we're swinging, unswinging over the Imperial. And then swinging over the Dino B. Okay, so now things are actually way different because now the Vmon is going to go into the Grizzlymon. The AncientGarurumon will... Okay, we're going to Hammer Spark and Strawby and whiff. And the AncientGarurumon will die, but did get great value right there. Went from auto losing next turn to actually not dying. Not in a good position, I would say, but not game losing. Definitely is alive on board. Davis gonna go ahead and go to 2. Taking, what was that, Imperialdramon? Okay. So we're gonna hatch into the Upamon, not a Demi-V. Or I guess there is no Demi-V in this deck, I feel. Okay, gonna Aqua Viper to bounce the Vmon back, but if there is Lobomon in hand, that is just gonna be game. Thinking, so probably no Lobo in hand. Attacking. Oh, nope, and then there's the Lobo. Never mind. So the Lobo will get that, so that'll be the end of game 1. Imperial will be up 1-0. I assume Ancient Garuru will go first in this matchup, but we will see. Okay, a little bit of discourse before playing. Now hatch into the Demi-V. So they do run the Demi-V. Ooh, hard play Grizzly. Ooh. Hard play Cole. Okay, it's one of those games. Alright, well. Hard play Grizzly into hard play Cole. That was a turn. Okay, hits the Vmon. So that's ideal with the Demi-V there. And then gonna just hard play a Vmon, or X Vmon. Hammer Spark to go to 5, playing a Garurumon. So obviously the Imperial hand is a little bricky right now. They're both a little bit bricky, but on the Ancient Guru side we did hit the rookie to build up. Dino B, gonna put it at 1. We're leaving the Colamon in raising. Thinking. Okay, gonna play Absolute Blast to pop the bottom of the Dino B and then place it to the bottom of the deck. But at 5 memory now, there's a lot that can happen. Gonna go Colamon in Nursery, or raising. Going to Gorilla. The Absolute Blast is very interesting to see as a main deck card. But I guess if it works, it works. It did get rid of a Dino B, but for 5 memory, I feel like the board development wasn't as bad as it could be. Oh, we're going Lobo into Ancient. Yep. Swing, unstand, swing. Thinking, what do you do here? Do you go into a level 5? I'm assuming if you have a level 5, you're going to want to try to get one out. Did get 2 security checks out, so if you do just start playing more rookies, yeah, just play Strabi. You get more checks in, you start threatening. So this is a very weird game that's played out so far, just because of the first couple turns were just hard playing champions. So this whole game has been a little weird. The Ancient Garuru coming in, I feel like getting the 2 swings does put the Ancient Garuru player in a position where they can potentially race. There are 2 blockers, which is not good, but there are also 2 blockers on the other end. So it'll be slight stalemate. Going to Breath. Who are they bouncing with this? Grizzly. No, that goes to hand. Yep, there we go. I said that like they could hear me. Hatch Demi-V. Do we have the rookie? We don't have a rookie, but we can go into the Grizzly to cycle and search. The only downside about having the blockers is, oh, hard play instead of going into the, interesting. Didn't go onto the Demi-V, which would have cycled and allowed for a extra draw with the Demi-Vmon inheritable, but Maybe just a very heavy hand and didn't want to put the opponent at such a high memory cost or memory total. Thinking. Feeling like Ancient Garuru is in a good position here. Going to just swing and block. Okay, that was interesting. What is the plan here after that? I'm just trying to think, what was that swing for? If the Demi Vmon was underneath it and you could get the draw, I can understand, but I feel like that just sacked it and you committed yourself to having to swing with the Grizzly. I wasn't sure if they were going to go for it, but I feel like that was the only play that could happen. They're going to check security. They're going to hit Hammer Spark, which just passes the turn. So pretty low punish on that Grizzly swing, actually. Promoting Strabi. 1 memory, so we can go into a champion if we and still do something else if we have the 1 drop, but if not, then we are only going to get 1 card off here. Ancient Garuru, the only 1 drop. He isn't playing the Gorullamon, so if he plays the Kolemon, he can Digivolve for 1, but otherwise I don't see a lot that can happen this turn. I believe that's a Beowulfmon that was just potentially going to be played. Lobo, okay. So 4 security, they have 5 checks but 2 blockers. 1 memory. Dino B. So without the Davis, this has been really weird because I'm sure the Imperial player has Imperial in hand and has probably been chilling with Dino B / Imperialdramon in hand. But without the memory, it's been really weird, and both players have missed memory tamers, so they've just been playing a choke style game. Thinking here, not sure what their options even are. They're gonna breath the Dino V. Swing Vmon, that's almost 100% going to get blocked. Interesting, it blocked with the 6k blocker and not with the 5k blocker there. Okay, go into Gorilla. Gorilla's going to swing, targeting security. Elecmon, not enough. Looks like we're going back into Dino B. Questioning. Does get rid of the blocker, so that is kind of scary. I was gonna swing security instead of swinging. Should have swung at the Gorullamon because we do have piercing. So it would have been the same thing, but the Gorullamon would have been gone. Hammer Spark, go to 2, Digivolving the Gabu, which makes it more makes it survive a little bit more. Just going for Davis. Okay, so that will actually clear up this game a little, or give a clear path to this game for the Imperialdramon player. I'm not sure if they are ahead right now. I do know that they can just die right here. They're gonna breath, but it doesn't matter because there's 2 swings. Alright, so that was that was almost like a non-game in a way. Like it was a game, but it was just so weird. Both players missed memory tamers on top of just hard playing champions the first couple turns. But either way, we're gonna go ahead and game 3. Ancient Guru does miss a rookie and just hard plays Lobo, so that's always a terrible position because now Dino B gets to come in, swing for free, and go into Imperial question mark, Hammer Spark, and then Elecmon. Okay, so just gonna go ahead and choke the player on memory. Didn't need to go for the Imperial there. Going into Beowulf for 2, so that'll be good because they do have the Lobomon under it, so that card likely won't die. I think the only way to get rid of it is to Cocytus Breath it, which I feel likely won't happen. Oh, Davis hit on the first security. That is huge. Hitting Kolemon or Crisp Imperialdramon. There's Crisp Imperialdramon in this deck. Very interesting. Okay, and a Davis right back. Taking Dino B and Imperial, so that's a little bit better of a Davis, but that's okay. Being able to match the Davis through the security is really big because AncientGarurumon did fall behind a little bit, so if they were to fall behind and then not also match the Davis that Imperial just played, it would be pretty much lights out. Oof. We know they have Imperial in hand, so this is likely just game. Surprised they didn't promote because they're gonna swing and then you wait. Wait. Everything about that. I'm so confused. But I don't think it matters. The game's just over next turn, almost 100%, I'm pretty sure. The top card of security has to be Cocytus Breath, I think, for this to even be a chance. Technically, if either of them are, it'll still be, but I think the top card will have to be Breath for this to be chanceable. Blocker, okay. Hard play blocker does change it. Whiffed the rookie multiple turns this game, which is extremely rough. Has put them very far behind. Hammer Spark up to 4. Just gonna cycle, it looks like. Swinging. Block, okay. Swing and unsuspend. Swing. Hammer Spark, gain 2 memory. And then Omnimon will blitz and get it. So Imperialdramon will go ahead and take it 2-0. That game 2 was very strange, and that game 3 looked very one-sided just because AncientGarurumon didn't really get anything going, and Imperial had just about everything they needed because they did match the Davis. But with that being said, that was an interesting round 2. I will see you all for round 3 here shortly. Have a great rest of your day.